You've heard a recording of your own voice before, a voicemail maybe, or a video someone took, and there's always that 1 second where you stop and think, wait, that is not what I sound like. It isn't deeper, and it isn't smoother. It's thinner, higher, a little strange, like a stranger doing a slightly bad impression of you. And your first instinct is always the same one. You want to delete it because you sound awful. But here's the strange part. Everyone around you, your friends, your family, the person you're talking to right now, they hear that voice every single day. And to them, nothing is wrong. That is just your voice. So which one is the real one? The voice in your head or the one on the recording? The answer is stranger than you think. You have never actually heard your own voice, not once. When you speak, the sound reaches your ears 2 ways. One is the normal way, out of your mouth, through the air, into your ears, the same way everyone else hears you. But the second way is hidden. As you talk, your vocal cords vibrate the bones of your skull directly, and that vibration travels through bone straight to your inner ear. Bone carries low frequencies better than air, so that second secret channel adds a layer of deep, warm bass that nobody else can hear. Only you. Your whole life, you have heard your voice as a blend of both. Air plus bone, rich, low, full. Then a recording catches only the air version. The bone half is gone, and suddenly your voice is missing all the bass you never knew was there. It is not distorted. It is just the real one for the first time, without the upgrade your own skull was quietly adding. In the 1960s, researchers played people recordings of their own voices and asked them to rate them. People consistently disliked their own voice and scored it lower than strangers did. They even gave it a name, voice confrontation. And there is a second layer, the same one that makes you hate photos of yourself. You have heard the bone-rich version tens of thousands of times. It is the most familiar sound in your life. The recorded version you have barely heard at all. So when it plays, your brain does not think unfamiliar. It thinks wrong. Familiar feels like truth. Different feels like a mistake. But here's the part worth sitting with. The recorded voice, the one you cannot stand, is the only voice anyone else has ever known. When your mother says she loves your voice. When a friend says it is calming. When someone says they could listen to you talk for hours. They are not talking about the voice in your head. They never heard that one. They are talking about the recording, the wrong one. That thin, strange voice carried every word you have ever said to the people who matter. It is the voice that made them laugh, the voice that comforted them, the voice they would recognize in a crowd with their eyes closed. It was never wrong. It was just yours, finally heard from the outside. So the next time you hear yourself played back and your stomach drops, try something. Do not think, that is not me. Think, that is the me everyone else has loved this whole time. You are the only person on earth who has never really heard your voice. Everyone else has only ever heard the real one. And they kept listening.